Recording audio through headset. Yes, we are. Hi. I know what you're thinking. Back so soon? I know. I actually read this really fast. Both good and bad in that respect, but whatever. And also, I told you I had another shirt. I have at least 2 more shirts. I have a lot of shirts, actually. But anyway, so today we're talking about Under the Oak Tree, the comic. If you don't know, this used to be a webcomic. It's by Suji Kim, and the art is by P, and the adapted by Namu, Namu. I don't know if that's important. I don't know. It's kind of like knowing the translator for something, I feel like. But I thought I'd put it in there anyway. Anyway, so this is great. This used to be a webcomic. Used to be. It currently, as far as I know, is also a webcomic. And there's a light novel version, but they came out with this comic version, which is my, actually, my literature of choice, I guess, is like comic book graphic novels. So I'm very excited for this. And also really mad at myself. So this is a great book. I think, anyway. I thought it was really good. The story is pretty compelling. The characters are good. It's a little tropey in that it's very, like, anime trope of girl who is probably super special somehow. They have introduced magic, so I'm assuming that's going to be it. And love interest who is a powerful man, dark hair, brooding, but actually really loves her. And yeah, so like, I mean, there's that, which is in basically everything. It feels like anyway, all of the like kind of fantasy, like high fantasy or villainess stuff, that all feels kind of that way. But I actually like this one. I mean, those are all fine as well. Like generally that genre is okay, but I don't know. I really liked this because the characters still get pretty vulnerable, even the male counterpart, and the story is interesting. I didn't really get very far though. This is only, I think, 1 through 24 of the webcomic, like the chapters, and there's 144, I think I read somewhere. So that sucks. I mean, it's great. Like, it means it's going to be a long story, but the next book doesn't come out until summer of next year. And it's going to be 20 to 25 chapters a book. It's going to be like 6 or 7 books at least, right? So this is going to take a while, which is the reason I'm mad at myself. I hate doing this to myself. Reading a book that the complete series isn't out for yet. I couldn't. People on Instagram in my groups and stuff, like, I kept seeing this pop up and I really wanted to read it and see what the deal was. I didn't exactly know what I was getting myself into. I can't remember really the last time I enjoyed a book this much. I mean, part of it has to be the graphic novel comic aspect of it, but also I just really enjoyed it. Which, I mean, it's not like I don't like the other books I read, but I don't know. This one, like, I actually thought about a lot, and I just wanted to finish it so I would stop thinking about it and could move on to something else. Which is why I read it so fast. But yeah, I'm really mad at myself for putting myself in this position of now I have to wait for the next book. And I can't just binge read the entire series. So yeah, let me see. Was there anything else I forgot to mention? I have notes. Not really. Yeah, it's pretty cute and everything. Yeah, I didn't really miss anything. That's cool. Yeah, it's pretty cute. I suggest it. I'm a little worried they're gonna marry Sue, the main girl, because I'm assuming they're gonna do that with the magic. If you don't know, Mary Sue's like a main character that can like do anything, basically. And even though like the start is like she doesn't know how to do anything, it feels like once the magic is introduced, we're probably going to be like, oh, you're actually super special and can do all sorts of weird omnipotent stuff. I I hope they don't do that because it's really disappointing when they do that. But it's usually these like webcomics and anime, like this type of anime and stuff is kind of wish fulfillment-y, and so they tend to do that a little bit. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Don't tell me, by the way, I know I can just go read the rest of the webcomic or whatever, but I don't want to do that. I don't like that. I'm not going to do it. I want a book. So I'm going to have to wait for the books. So this is my life now. Yep. So I got to go give this to my partner. He wants to read it too. And then we'll both be stuck in limbo. How about that? I think he minds it less though, because he reads a lot more current stuff than I do. And like current manga and things that are like he has to wait for the next book for. I don't know how he survives. I really hate this. But I love the book though. It's great. You should read it. If you are like me and hate waiting and don't mind reading a webcomic, I really suggest you read the webcomic because it'll make you feel less crap. But if you don't mind waiting, read the comic or the light novel if you don't like picture books. It's a good story. Okay. Yeah, bye.